Located in a desert northwest of Saudi Arabia, the line is a linear city that will be built on an area of just 34 square km and intends to eventually accommodate over 9 million people. With plans underway to build Saudi Arabia's smart city Neom, it is said to be a place in the desert unlike anything else on Earth. New satellite images have revealed a bird's-eye view of the rise of Saudi Arabia's $500 billion Neom mega project. In today's video, we will be showing you inside Neom's The Line. Without further ado, let's begin. The striking aerial views captured progress on the line, including the setup of offices and a campsite for the engineering team and workers. The line's executive director, Giles Pendleton, said construction was progressing rapidly on one of the most important new urban developments in Neom and the rest of the world. Work is already quite advanced on the infrastructure to support the line, with world-renowned architects designing the initial sections, vertical spaces, and layers for the first residents, he told the National. Unveiling the project, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said the 170-kilometer coastal strip in the northwest of the country would be free of cars and streets and have zero carbon emissions. What is Neom? First unveiled by Prince Mohammed in 2017, Neom is Saudi Arabia's flagship business and tourism development on the Red Sea coast. It is a central project in the 2030 vision, outlining the kingdom's plans to diversify the economy. The $500 billion development will include smart towns and cities, ports and enterprise areas, research centers, sports and entertainment venues, and tourist centers. The development will be spread across 26,500 square kilometers and will comprise several zones, including industrial and logistics areas. It is planned for completion in 2025. The plans include a network of airports, including an international one. The first, called Neom Bay Airport in the northern region of Sharma, opened last year and operates regular flights for Neom investors and employees. What is so special about it? Neom is designed to respond to some of the most pressing global challenges facing urban areas and inspire an alternative way of living. The city will preserve 95% of the natural environment around the site, highlighting mankind's relationship with the natural world. All energy in Neom will be 100% renewable, from solar, wind, and hydrogen-based power generation, ensuring a zero-emission, carbon-positive ecosystem. Those behind the project say Neom will be a regional powerhouse in water production and storage, anchored on water desalination. High-tech interoperable, modular systems will attract water-related research companies and startups to drive innovation and lead in all sectors of the water industry. Neom's water distribution network will be completely connected through advanced infrastructure. Who is building it? Development is already underway. Neom Chief Executive Nazmi Al-Nasser said this week that there were plans for 5 to 6 projects for resort development within the city, in parallel with the line, with some resorts estimated to open after 3 years. The effect of the COVID-19 pandemic on the progress of the project has been minimal, he said. However, the biggest challenge is to acquire more global and national partnerships. The urban planning and development of all projects were underway, he added, and more details will be announced after the completion of each of the site plans. Construction of the line began in the first quarter of this year. What is the line in Neom? The line will have a mirror facade, which will allow even its footprint to blend with nature. Speaking at the launch of the line in July, Prince Mohammed emphasized the need to address mounting pressure on urban spaces and find solutions for a rapidly expanding global population. The line will be the first city in the world to be powered by renewable energy, including wind, solar, and hydrogen. By 2050, commute durations will double. By 2050, 1 billion people will have to relocate due to rising carbon dioxide emissions and sea levels, he said. He said that 90% of people breathe polluted air. Why should we sacrifice nature for the sake of development? Why should 7 million people die every year because of pollution? Why should we lose 1 million people every year to traffic accidents? And why should we accept wasting years of our lives commuting? He said. How do Saudis feel about Neom? When I first heard about Neom in 2017, I thought it was the most incredible thing, said Hamid Al-Qasim, a Saudi IT expert living in Riyadh. "I couldn't believe Saudi Arabia was going to do this, let alone be the first." Layan Baker, a Saudi wellness expert in Jeddah, said she found the scope of the project inspiring. "It is the boldest, most ambitious idea to come out of not just the kingdom, but this decade," she said. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has been the torchbearer of his ideas and is leading the country, especially its youth and future generations, into a modern era where man and nature can coexist and flourish in harmony. Rowan Ahmed, a Saudi entrepreneur from the southwest port city of Jazan, told The National it was perhaps a surprise to the rest of the world. When will Neom be completed? The Crown Prince had said in July that Neom would be partly financed through a flotation expected in 2024. The city's first phase is set to cost 1.2 trillion rials, $319 billion, half of which will come from the kingdom's sovereign wealth fund, the Public Investment Fund. The economic zone that is eventually set to house 9 million people is expected to have a capacity of 450,000 by 2026 and 1.5 to 2 million by 2030, he said. It will eventually house 9 million people by 2045. Located within Neom in the northwest of Saudi Arabia, the line is a linear city that will be built on a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. The city intends to eventually accommodate over 9 million people. Clean air. The city will be zero carbon through the elimination of carbon-intensive infrastructure like cars and roads. It will operate on 100% renewable energy, including the operations of its industries. The integration of nature and open spaces throughout will serve an important role in purifying air quality. Accessibility and convenience. Everything necessary for daily living will be accessible within a 5-minute walk, and an efficient public transport network will offer an end-to-end journey in just 20 minutes. Automated services will be powered by artificial intelligence. Reduced commutes will create more time for leisure. Not paying for expenses like car insurance, fuel, and parking will mean higher disposable incomes for residents, Neom says. The ideal climate throughout the year. To ensure the establishment of microclimatic spaces, the environment has been designed to allow for an optimal balance of sunlight, shade, and natural ventilation. Furthermore, the green open spaces throughout the city will enhance the comfort for those living, working, and visiting the city. Zero-gravity living will mean a higher density footprint to create a better human experience and new business opportunities. Over 380,000 jobs are expected to be created by 2030. The line will tackle the challenges facing humanity in urban life today and will shine a light on alternative ways to live. We cannot ignore the livability and environmental crises facing our world cities, and Neom is at the forefront of delivering new and imaginative solutions to address these issues, said Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince and Chairman of the Neom Company Board of Directors. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.